up, my lovelies? So today's video is actually going to be a sit-down video. I am going to talk about a story. And for those who don't know, I was adopted when I was 2 years old from Cambodia. And I guess my story is just about the whole journey for my mom and sister, and my journey from when they got me and from where I'm at now. So keep on watching. I'm gonna start from the, I guess, like the very beginning of just like the whole how my sister and my mom came to get me from Cambodia. I think, so I don't know, I think it was in 2001. So my sister, she is adopted also from Cambodia, from Siem Reap, which is north of Cambodia, the capital Phnom Penh. And she was adopted when she was 4 or 6, and so she was already in America before, you know, I was adopted and everything, obviously. And what happened was my mom really wanted to adopt another child from, you know, Cambodia, because she adopted my sister and everything. And the whole journey, I guess, begins with when they were going to get me, they actually couldn't. The government in America shut down. I don't know the whole details of it, but I know that they closed adoption. Like, I don't know if it was just from Cambodia or if it was just from, you know, outside of America for adoptions. And my mom, my sister, and a bunch of other people who were adopting, they went down to the, I think, the Capitol building in DC, and they protested. They marched back and forth saying, you know, we want our child, we want our children that are, you know, in Cambodia, and we really, you know, they fought for what they wanted. And lo and behold, they opened the doors back up, and my mom and my sister, they left. They were on their way to come and get me, and they had to stop, you know, 3 or 4 times in different countries. I think it's about a 23 to 24 hour plane ride to get to Cambodia, obviously, because I live in Pennsylvania, and you know, it's a big journey. It's a long journey. And eventually they arrived to Cambodia, and I guess my mom just was explaining to me about, she remembers every little detail of when she came to get me, and I'm so grateful to have them, to have my mom, to have my dad and my sister, and just it's definitely a remarkable thing. But back to the story. They arrived at the orphanage, and the orphanage is, I think, 30 to an hour away from Phnom Penh, which is the capital of Cambodia. It's south as well. And when they arrived, I remember little details. I don't remember everything, but I remember they walked in, and my mom and my sister were standing there, and I was unsure, and obviously I was so young that I barely knew the language in Cambodia, which is Khmer. But my sister got down on her knees to see if I would run to her, and I remember I ran. For some reason, I ran straight into her arms, and I thought, wow, this is it. I found a family. And I mean, obviously then I was so little, I didn't really understand anything, but like now, really looking back at it, I do remember having that feeling of happiness and hope. But yeah, I remember those little memories. And we were in the orphanage, and my mom actually, she has like these photos of when, you know, when she was trying to, I guess, like have me in her arms and stuff. And obviously I was scared because they were still complete strangers to me and everything. But eventually, after that day, we all spent a little bit more time in Cambodia, because I guess it was just kind of like the last hurrah for me, and you know, going to a brand new country, you know. And we went to Angkor Wat, which is one of the 7 wonders in the world, and it's just this big temple that's been there for centuries, and it's where I think still today monks worship it, like worship there, and it's something really incredible. I don't remember anything. I don't remember going there, but definitely if I ever decide to go back to Cambodia, I definitely want to go there. It's sacred, and that's just amazing, you know? So after all that, we went back. We had to obviously fly back, and my mom told me that the plane we were on, it was the double-decker, and it was like a really big plane. Obviously it's like 2 levels on an airplane, and she told me that when they got me, it was during the winter and not much traveling was going on then, and it was like one of the worst snowstorms in Pennsylvania, this and that, but we were like the only ones on the airplane. And my mom explained to me that like I cried a lot, and obviously yeah, it makes sense because, you know, I'm so little, I don't know where I am, I don't know who I'm with, stuff like that. And I was just crying so much, and the flight attendant came up to us, well, it came up to my mom and was like, "Ma'am, do you need any help?" This and that. I don't know, I just thought that was like kind of funny and stuff. But carrying on. So we arrive in America, and I do remember this. We arrived and we were, you know, trying to get out of the airport and everything, and my mom and all of her friends, they all were there. Some of my aunts, she was there. These other really close friends of ours were there when I arrived, and I do remember that. I wasn't sure where I was, but I remember getting hugged and everything, and obviously I was so scared, but I just thought that was really cool and an awesome experience, you know, having people who you don't even know there to welcome you to a brand new country. Alright, carrying on the story. We arrive at my home in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and I don't have a lot of memories, but I remember that I don't know if you guys know, but those like big yoga balls or whatever, and we had one down in my basement, and this is when I met my dad. I didn't know who he was, but I knew he meant something to me, and we went downstairs, and I had a good old time with that ball. And he was helping, he was just like playing, we were playing like, I don't even remember, but he was just there, and from that moment on, I just knew that I had a family. And now where I'm at, I went through school, I got to get, you know, I got to have things that in Cambodia I know I wouldn't be able to have, and I am so blessed for that. I really couldn't have done it without my mom, my dad, and my sister. It does make me tear up a little bit, and it's something that definitely in the future I want to adopt, because there are just so many children out there in the world that really need a family. They just need the loving and the caring, and just having people around you who just know that you're special to them. And that's definitely something that my parents, my whole family have shown me, and I'm so grateful for that. And yeah, it's an incredible experience, and I wish I had more memories about it, but I hope that watching this video you guys aren't like, this is so boring, this is whatever, I feel sorry, or this is crazy. No, I'm telling my story because it means something to me. It's gonna be with me for the rest of my life, and I love YouTube. I love being able to create my own videos, and this is something that is important to me, and I share it. I want to share it with you guys, and I really hope it wasn't too boring. But definitely, if you in the future ever decide to adopt, adopt. Do it. Don't second guess yourself. You will be the most happiest person being able to take in a child who is just hurt, who's been through so much. And we've all been through so much. I mean, yes, it's not just kids who are orphans. I mean, it's life. It's just how we are. I hope you guys liked that video. Sorry, it got kind of, I got really into it. It's just definitely something I'm always gonna talk about. I'm always gonna bring it up because it's a piece of me. It's never gonna leave my side, and it's always gonna be there, and I'm so grateful for everything. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos and check out my other ones. Bye.